In celebration of the United States Army's 250th anniversary, a grand military parade is scheduled to take place in Washington, D.C. This event will feature thousands of soldiers marching through the streets, along with tanks, warplanes, and Army parachutists. Coincidentally, today also marks Donald Trump's 79th birthday. During the White House press briefing the following day, Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt faced questions regarding President Trump's comments on protests against immigration raids in Los Angeles. These protests had intensified after Trump authorized military forces to protect federal property against the wishes of city and state officials. A reporter named Jasmine asked for clarification on what types of protests President Trump supports. Karoline responded that the president fully supports peaceful protests and the First Amendment, which protects freedoms such as speech and peaceful assembly. She emphasized that Trump does not support violence or assaults on law enforcement officers. Jasmine further inquired if peaceful protests during the military parade would be allowed. Karoline affirmed that peaceful protests are supported by the president, but did so in a dismissive manner, calling Jasmine's question stupid. This response was criticized online for being unprofessional and possibly racially motivated. Critics pointed out inconsistencies between Trump's actions and Karoline's statements, noting that Trump had pardoned individuals who attacked law enforcement and incited violence. They also referenced the U.S. Capitol attacks on January 6 as a contradiction to Karoline's claims. The parade is set to take place at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time in Washington, D.C., and the public remains watchful of potential protests. What are your thoughts on this situation? Share your comments below. In other news, a series of brutal political tweets have taken social media by storm this week. Additionally, a Democratic lawmaker has gone viral for a particularly pointed question directed at Secretary Kristi Noem. Meanwhile, J.D. Vance has once again faced public backlash for his actions.